angry black man. I don't know how to act. I'm shooting everybody. I'm selling all this crack. Angry black man. Let me tell my story.
What's good, people? Welcome back to the show. I appreciate you for returning, because you didn't have to be here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you right here with your boy, back in action. You feel me? First and foremost, I would like to thank every single one of you that has subscribed to the show. If you follow us on I Need Answers Pod on Instagram, and we do have a Facebook page as well. You can go like that. So I'm gonna have to check that. I'm gonna have to fix that intro and everything. But if you rocking with that, if you excuse me, I'm just all over the place. If you like that page and you on Instagram, you see that I posted the growth, actually, a chart where we grew as far as subscribers. So that means you're telling your people about us, and you're supporting us continuously. And our first thing we want to do is I really appreciate that. In regards to that, those that are new to the video on YouTube, I notice a lot of people don't really listen to it on YouTube, but I'm still gonna put the video out because I started putting it on the website, MarvCritt.com/I-need-answers-pod. If you go there and you can actually see the videos, I'm gonna put them on that page as well as on YouTube. So that way, when we get bigger, because I know we're going to get bigger thanks to y'all, we can go ahead and people can listen, or they can watch the actual video of the podcast. So I will continue to put those up, even though I know it's not a lot of people go to them. That's all right, though. I'm still going to put the content out just so it is readily available for those that do decide they want to go and do that at that point in time. So this past week, we had an exciting week. The Tupac movie came out. I'm trying to get my iPad because I don't have I'm using my phone to record this one. I'm getting my iPad, as you can see. The Tupac movie came out. I want to get this iPad pulled up because I want to do something. I want to look at the date. Essentially, it's the 26th. Okay. For those that don't know, I will be in New York this week. The week of, I don't know what the fuck going on my calendar. Okay, here you go. The week of the 30th. I'll be there from the 30th to the 2nd. I'll be in New York City from the 30th to the 2nd. So if you out there, hit me up about some spots that me and my wife can frequent and things of that nature. I would love to, I've been to New York City before, but I only went with my friends. You know what I mean? So we ain't go to no more. I ain't need to know about no other spots. I've been there actually twice as an adult. Last year, actually, twice last year we went, and we just went and fucked the clubs up. Essentially, it was nuts, man. I might have to post that video footage for y'all to see. I do got some, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, if you out in that New York City area, I'll be out there. Let's just say the 30th and the 1st is the 2 days I'll have the most time. So if you want to vibe out, let me know about some spots, or, connect, things of that nature, let me know. Also, the merchandise is on the website, MarvCritt.com. Also, the audio experience is on the website, MarvCritt.com. And the book is also comes with the audio experience, or you can just go to Amazon, Nook, Barnes & Noble, or Amazon, Barnes & Noble, iBook is where you can also get the ebook as well, Unorthodox Logic and Inspirational Guide. So make sure everybody that's subscribing to this should have all that. And then I'll be coming out with some I Need Answers merchandise as well. That'll be on the way. I'll be sharing that with y'all. I'm hoping this week I can get that out. I can get the merchandise on the site this week. That's my goal. So we'll see how that works out. I got some open time, so we'll try and work that out. Nonetheless, all right, let's get down to business. Last weekend was, did Pac come out this weekend or last weekend? No, he didn't come out. He came out the week before. I didn't talk about Pac, did I? Yes, I did. I think I did. All right, whatever. Tupac movie did good. If I didn't talk about it, it did good numbers. I saw a lot of black people not fully supporting it like they should. But I mean, what else do you expect? That's the typical shit that people do. It's kind of annoying, to be honest with you, in regards to that. But let's move on to some better things. I actually do want to talk about black movies in black Hollywood, because that's something that we haven't touched on recently, or ever, excuse me, because we only on episode 4, and I want to get into that actually. In regards to that, I'm gonna do that first, and then we're gonna talk about some things that's going on in the world. All right. So when it comes to that, black Hollywood, here's my thing. We are in a situation where we have a lot of power. We have a lot of power. We're able to do certain things that we weren't able to do. Where we're more, I would say, we're more socially acceptable, but not politically acceptable. And what I mean by that is walking down the street every day, and our music, and let's say entertainment-wise, we're accepted in a sense. They love our music, they love our culture, but they don't never really want to give us the credit for it. They don't really want to plaster a bunch of us on a billboard, or they don't want too many of us shining, you know what I mean, in a particular space. And it's to the point where it is quite offensive that we feel like we need to basically dance and jingle for these motherfuckers in order for us to get into a privileged position. And while we're in that privileged position, we're so stuck on that privileged position, don't want to lose that privileged position, that we just shit on the rest of the people that help us get there. And then when shit get rocky for us and nobody defends you, you're reaching out for help, a la Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? Bill Cosby was criticizing comedians for not standing up for him, but this is the same man who was shitting on a shitload of comedians. He was talking greasy about comedians. So me personally, if I'm a comedian, why would I stick up for Bill Cosby if all you did was shit on me the entire time? Like, that don't even seem logical in my eyes, you know what I mean? And then he got the mistrial. We already know about that and things of that nature. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what he was looking for, but, it is what it is, things of that nature. But I don't want to get derailed from the point. Black Hollywood, it's something that is on the growth, especially with women. It's actually leaned more towards women, like Ava DuVernay. She's phenomenal. I apologize, the writer from Power, phenomenal. Like, you know what I mean? Black women, both of them. And women are really dominating this as well. I cannot believe Issa Rae. I kind of almost mentioned her. Issa Rae, phenomenal. Insecure, fire. Do you understand me? Fire. Oh, the camera right there. All right. I'm like, where the fuck am I looking at? Yes. So, yes. So the Black Hollywood thing is happening. You know what I mean? And it's coming, and it's led by women once again, and that's great. But we got to understand, women don't block black men out either. I understand. Yeah, I feel like we had opportunities that y'all didn't have. That's not correct. Please don't feel that way. Do not block black men out. Black men, embrace these black women that's talented. You know what I mean? Listen, everybody got to understand, everyone who's involved must be talented. You cannot be lackluster, half-ass, like just bullshit, and think that that everybody's just supposed to support you just to support you. It don't work that way. You have to have a viable product that you're putting on the table. At this point, we're working with paper plates. You should be putting steak on paper plates. You cannot put oodles and noodles on paper plates and expect people to be like, you know what? This is the greatest shit. This is steak. This is phenomenal. I'm gonna choose these over the steak. Me personally, I would, because I don't really fuck with steak like that. But y'all trying to get my point, my analogy in regards to that. We already working with paper plates. Put steak on that paper plate. Don't put oodles and noodles on that shit. You know what I mean? And then expect everybody to support you. It's not going to work that way. We need a viable product, because you got to understand, it's going to come down. We're going to start battling this shit. You know what I mean? We're going to start punching at the wall. We're going to start chipping at this wall. And when we're chipping at this wall, we need the strongest to chip at it. You know what I mean? We can't have my 4-year-old Mason chipping at the wall. It's not going to work. We need me. I need to chip at the wall, not Mason. Me. You know what I mean? So we need to understand that very much so, and stop thinking just because you're a black business or you're a black creator or you're a black content creator or curator, whatever it is you do, don't think just because you're black that's enough. You know what I mean? It don't work that way. You need to be black and you need to be talented. We're going to hold you to a talent standard. You know what I mean? We're going to hold you to a talent standard. So don't think just because you're black, you have black skin or dark skin, whatever the case may be, that's going to automatically let you skip the talent. That doesn't work that way. You need to be black and talented. You feel what I'm saying? I know we got a lot of bullshit in Hollywood that's not of the of the culture, and let them keep that shit. We need to understand. We need to curate our own shit. We need our own shit. It's simple. You know what I mean? I actually was listening to this Breakfast Club interview with LT Hutton, and he was actually talking about how black movies don't lose money because they don't get that much money to lose. You know what I mean? So it's situations where they'd be like, all right, we giving this movie. Oh, let me use Get Out. Get Out was made with $2 million. Get Out made, I think, over $100 million now, 200 worldwide, if I'm not mistaken. It did phenomenal numbers. So when you talk about a return on that, oh my God. And then you get money on the back, and then a lot of those dudes signed up for getting money on the back end because you're like, yo, I see this vision, I understand the budget's not good, give me this little piece of the pie, and then when on the back end you bless me, and that's essentially what happened. And look at them now, you know what I mean? Them dudes is getting blessed, and now Jordan Peele, shout out to the good brother Jordan Peele, which the stereotype that we had on Jordan and Keenan Peele was crazy. I didn't know they did some of the skits they was doing. That was the issue. I was unaware personally. I thought these two was just some old coon ass motherfuckers just playing so fucking much. You know what I mean? Because I saw them on a TV show. No, award show they was hosting. I wasn't really feeling it. But their sketch comedy is shit I seen a lot of, and I was cracking up at their sketch comedy. And then when I found out it was them, I'm like, yo, these dudes is funny. It's just I don't like them like live, I guess. I like them sketch comedy wise. So, Keenan Peele, man, shout out to Peele, because Jordan Peele is the one who actually did the movie. Shout out to him. Shout out to Keenan too. No disrespect to him, but I want to shout out Jordan for the movie because that's an example that a movie that took $2 million to make can make a lot of money when we get behind it, and it's talent. You know what I mean? It's about the talent. It was a great movie. You know what I mean? I loved Get Out. You know what I mean? I thought it was a good movie. I got the metaphors. I think it's something you need to watch more than once to catch everything. And that's not due to it being badly written. It's just, that shit, when it's hitting you, like, yo, like, you know what I mean? And you just catching all these subtle things. And then the internet helps out a lot. You know what I mean? The internet, when that shit was coming out, the internet was explaining a lot of shit. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. Oh, that. You know what I mean? So, shout out to him. And then a lot of people give flack to Tyler Perry in regards to his movie, the way he displayed black men, which honestly I'm not really a big fan of how he displayed usually his darker tone men in his movies or whatever. They always the dudes slapping somebody up. They always the dudes wilding out, going crazy, doing somebody dirty. You know what I mean? It's always the darker tone dudes. But the thing is, he shows balance. You know what I mean? We can give him flack all we want about how he showed darker black men, but he also showed other black men, because we are different shades. Let's just be honest. You know what I mean? We are all different shades, and he shows different variations of different black men. So we need to understand that as well and give him his credit for doing that, because he deserves his credit for doing that, because at the end of the day, he employs black people, a lot of black people, and he puts them in a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows. He puts a lot of black people on, and we need to give him his credit for that, because that's what he does. You know what I mean? We looking for Black Hollywood. Tyler Perry does help out with that. F. Gary Gray, he do some bullshit movies. I don't really, he did Friday, but you know what I mean, he also did Precious. You know what I mean? So he also does Empire. You know what I mean? He's not the biggest person when it comes to showing a strong heterosexual black male. It's always something with a character flaw with him. I don't know what it is about him in regards to black men, but he just don't fuck with him. It seems like, based on his movies or whatever. So it is what it is when it comes to him. But again, He's still employing black actors. He's showing different sides of black actors. So I give him that. You feel me? I give him that because he does still do it, and I want to give him credit for that. You feel what I'm saying? The Rock, I don't know if they really consider him black, to be honest with you. He is black for sure. His dad is black. I don't know if he's really considered, you know what I mean, black, but he's definitely black. He's a black actor, so I'm putting him in the pocket with us. Kevin Hart, he's out here killing it. You know what I mean? I was just watching Power. Power is going to be phenomenal. Shout out to the whole Power cast. Like I said, it's a black writer on Power. Can't think of her name. I apologize. You know what I mean? 50 Cent, Ghost, Tasha, Notori Knight. You're so gorgeous. You're so gorgeous, Notori Knight. I just want you to understand. You are gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You know? And one day we're going to cross paths and I can tell you you're gorgeous. And you'll understand. You know? Let me stop playing. But she's gorgeous. Notori Knight she's fucking gorgeous. Let's understand that. Be very clear. Anyway, but yes. So we have a little something. So my favorite question to always ask is, what's next? You know, what's next in regards to our whole what we're trying to do when it comes to Black Hollywood. What's next is getting more people to become the people behind the scenes and not everybody wanting to be, you know, on camera, things of that nature. So that's what's next. That's what we need to do in regards to that. You know what I mean? And I know somebody in my city that's actually doing a web series. And he knows about me doing a web series. First thing we did was like, yo, how can we help each other? That's what we need more of. You know, shout out to Seed the King, you know what I mean? Speaking of Seed, let me segue to this real quick on this subject about Seed. You know what I mean? Seed had a battle with Charlie Clips, held his own. Whoever want to say who won, whatever. I think it could have went either way, in my personal opinion. You know, the shit is doing numbers. Upstate Heavyweight Rap League, shout out to them. You know what I mean? So go check out their YouTube page so you can check out that video, Charlie Clips versus SDK. Check out all them joints, especially T Grizzly joint. Yo, that T, woo! But, you know, shout out to Seed, man. We both writing a web series. He and I, we didn't even think about hating on each other. That's how you know it's just genuine, you know what I mean? That's how you know the kind of people certain people are based on their intentions and what they're doing. And we didn't even think about hating on each other. We jumped right in the inbox, yo, man, we should do, like, you know what I mean, we should do something together, da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, I'll bring it up to everybody, see what they would say, you know what I mean? They might want to do their own thing, but we can at least do, like, some cross episodes where we cross within each other's episodes, and, you know, you take your film, I take my film, and we do it like that, you know what I mean? Because that's something we thought about as well. Is doing cross episodes, because that joint is another option as well. So that'll be dope. So we're gonna make sure we do that as well, because, you know, that's about supporting each other and things of that nature. Now, you know, I got some actors coming in. I'm gonna be doing a casting call soon. So it's like it's a thing that we have to do ourselves. And if we both put out a good product, you know what I mean, if we put steak on the paper plate, you know what I mean, I hope that people support it. You know what I mean? Now, if we put oodles and noodles on a paper plate, don't fucking support it. I'm not going to blame you. If the shit whack, I'm not putting it out. But if you feel like it's whack, then, you know, I'm not going to be like, yo, man, I know you feel like it's whack, but you should still support it. That's stupid. No, if you don't think the shit is good, then, you know what I mean, don't support it. But you don't need to be all on the internet. Yo, that shit was the worst shit I ever saw in my life, because I know you lying. You saw something worse than that. You can go on the internet and always find something worse. So don't, like, sometimes people go to over bashing. Stop over bashing. You know what I mean? It's a situation where it's essentially like black people have this mentality where they can't just say, yo, you know, I checked out the web series, wasn't really, even if you do it on a public forum, like you go on Twitter, you go on Facebook, yo, checked out the series, I ain't really feel it, you know what I mean? It wasn't for me, couldn't really follow storyline, you know what I mean? I wish y'all the best. You niggas gotta go on the internet, yo, this was the worst fucking shit in the world, I can't fucking stand this shit, yo, shouldn't nobody watch it, this shit is absolutely whack, don't watch this shit, you gonna waste all your fucking time, you might die when you watch, like, y'all go too far. Y'all go too far. You don't need to overbash sometimes, man. I personally do not overbash. I look at it like, yo, that ain't for me. Yo, I think this is okay. I thought it was decent. Yo, I thought that I ain't really like that. You know what I mean? That ain't for me. You know what I mean? Because there's no need for me to overbash. I don't fuck with it. That's cool. You know what I mean? I'm not about to sit here and keep beating our people down. We get beat down enough. Trust me. We don't need to continuously beat each other down. It's not necessary. You know what I mean? It's really not necessary. So we don't need to do all that. And I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to participate in overbashing because it's not needed. There's no need for me to do that. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So with that being said, as a whole, we need to have a distribution network where we can funnel all of our projects through our own distribution network and get funding as well in regards to this network, to where, say if this young person or this old person or whatever age, we need to stop shutting out older people too when it comes to curating content, because it's a lot of things that these older people can provide to this content as well, and we sit here and we only focus on the young and not the old as well. We leave the old in the dust, and we gotta stop doing that, because I don't care what age you are. If you got something that's dope, let's get to it. You know what I mean? So but speaking of that, we need our own networks and investment groups to where we can fund our own projects, to where we don't need to go through Hollywood. Hollywood does not show us love. You don't have to go to Hollywood to get your movie greenlit. All you need to do is get somebody to get the movies to the movie theaters. You know what I mean? People go through Hollywood because they have connections to get people to the movie theaters. But as long as you're paying that fee to those movie theaters, you can get your movie to the movie theaters. So there's no need to sit here and waste time begging Hollywood to give us a piece of the pie or give us a crumb. You know what I mean? How many black movies came out this year? How many? I think one, two. Tupac and Get Out. Did Get Out come out this year? Let's say Get Out came out this year. I'm gonna say this year. That's two. What else came out? What other black movies came out this year? Somebody comment on my page, or you know what I mean, send me a Twitter at MarvCritt, or whatever the case may be, to the show at I Need Answers Pod. Whatever it is, send me where the black movies came out in theaters. You know what I mean? These major black movies. I live in a very small market, upstate New York. So some of these movies don't even make it to us. You know what I mean? So when movies make it to us, I know it got a little money behind it. That's how I know it got a little money behind it when it comes to us. You know what I mean? So seriously, how many black movies came out this year? You know what I mean? Did Birth of a Nation come out this year? I believe it did. So let's say Birth of a Nation, Get Out, and then the Tupac biopic. That's 3 black movies all year. We halfway through the year. More than halfway, excuse me. We're more than halfway through the year. Already. You know that, right? Time moves fast. We're more than halfway through the year. And only 3 black movies I can think of right now. And I'm a heavy movie goer. When I tell you I watch movies, I watch movies. I go to the movies a lot. You know what I mean? I'm always looking for some indie film or any of that. So if you got indie films out there, let me know. Send me the link. Send me the Vimeo, whatever the case may be. I'll check that shit out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will. I really will. So, how many black movies came out? I can't name any. You know what I mean? So, this is what I mean. I'm sure we got some great scripts out there. Hollywood is too busy redoing the same movies over and over. How many final Fantastic Fours do they got? How many Batman movies do they got? How many Superman movies do they got? You know what I mean? Because they say those are money makers. It's about making money. That's cool. It should be about making money. But I'm also about pushing the culture forward, pushing, going beyond that spectrum. I'm all about that. I'm all about breaking new barriers. And I'm all about bringing in new scripts. I'm tired of watching the same shit. Well, I don't go see that same shit, to be honest with y'all. But I'm tired of seeing the same shit pipeline through. I'm tired of seeing the same stereotypical shit. It's always some ancient gods or some ancient Egypt shit, and it ain't got no black people in it. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm not convinced. How you have an ancient Egypt movie and don't have a speck of a black person in that motherfucker? Y'all got some over-tanned ass motherfuckers in there. Fuck out of here. I don't believe you. I don't. Y'all can talk crazy all you want. Like, what was that movie with, what's his name? I can't, it was some god movie where these motherfuckers was in Egypt and it was just not a black person inside. I'm not watching no shit like that. Me and my kids was actually watching The Legend of Tarzan. Tarzan probably was black. Come on, he should have been black. Let's be honest. This motherfucker had dreadlocks. Like, really? Come on, man. Fuck out of here. Then the part that trips me out is people always say, oh, it really shouldn't matter. Why does it matter so much? And I always say, well, if it don't matter, why they change it? Because it do matter. And it's about representation. You know what I mean? I never in my life thought that I ever see a black man as president, and then Barack Obama came. You know why I never thought I'd see a black man as president? Because there was never a black man as president. So I just thought that was something. I mean, this is me as a kid. I just thought that was something that just wasn't for us. So when he was kids in class, I'm like, oh, I want to be president of the United States. I never said that in my motherfucking life. I never said I want to be a cop. Never said I want to be a firefighter. Never said I want to be a president. You know why? I don't see no black people doing that shit. It's about representation. It's about what you see people that look like you doing. That's why we always say it's important to have people of color in the background, in the foreground, all of that shit. We need to be on camera, off camera. We need to have that shit viable because we need something to pass on to show our kids. Like, yo, you can be this. Look, here's your examples. You know what I mean? How hard is it to convince somebody that they can do something if you can show them examples of how they can do it compared to telling somebody, yo, you can do something. It's just you going to have to figure out how to do it because you're going to be the first one to ever do it. You know what I mean? Not many people think like that. Not many people want to be legendary. A lot of people want to be extraordinary. You know what I mean? Not extraordinary, extraordinary. Some people literally just want to be ordinary. Like, yo, I want to stick with what I possibly can do and, live my life and, one day I'll get rich somehow by, hitting the lottery or, tripping and falling and suing somebody. You know what I mean? I'm going to get rich like that. You know what I mean? It's people out there that think like that. You know what I mean? And that's just stupid. That's really stupid to me. So we need our own investors. We need our own network in regards to that. And then we need to push our own culture forward because we have the numbers to do it. You know what I mean? Just more people gotta want to do it. It's really some people out here that like, yo, I don't fuck with that. I don't know why everything gotta be about black people this and black people that. I don't know why everything gotta be about black people this and black people that. Why you gotta be like that? You know what I mean? They don't get it. You know what I mean? They just don't get it. You know what I mean? When people ask me why you always doing this, and it makes me suspicious of you. Like, why are you so offended by me wanting my own people to do better, people that look like me to do better? Why are you so offended? Why are you bothered by that? That tells me your character. Something's wrong with your character if you're bothered by that. You're bothered by somebody saying they want their people to do better. They want to shake that bad stigma of them people, or their own people. They want to see their people doing better. You're bothered by that. That means you want to see my people do worse. If it bothers you, what I say personally, what Marv says, if that bothers you, that tells me that's an issue with you. That means you want my people to do bad, and it also means something's going on with my people because you have a problem with me openly saying I want my people to do better. So if that's the case, I don't want to fuck with you. If you don't give a fuck about my people, or if you don't want my people to do better, if you don't want me to want my people to, if you don't, fuck that. You don't give a fuck that. If you don't want me to want my people to do better, what type of fucking person are you? Huh? I'm not with all that, man. I don't fuck with people like that. So when you see anybody doing that, black, white, green, I don't give a fuck. You see anybody trying to tell you why you always talking about pro-black this and pro-black that, why you always talking about you want black people to do better, don't you want all people to do better? When you see people talking like that, get the fuck away from them. Get away from them. Those people are poison. That's poison right there. Those people are poison. Why do you want why is it a problem? I want my own people to do better. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Huh? You don't want it's a problem. I want my people to do better. I want to show my kids examples. I want to show them tangible fucking examples, not no theoretical examples. I want to show them tangible fucking examples. Look, son, look, daughter, this is what I did. Look what I did. Now look what you can do to do better than me. Because I'm giving you the game that I didn't have at your age. I'm giving you information I didn't have at your age. So this is how you can do better than me. I don't train my kids to be athletes. I don't train my kids to do that. They're going to play sports for recreational activity, exercise, things of that nature. But I don't plan on telling my kids, yo, you know what I mean, unless they want to do it themselves, I'm not about to push my kids into becoming pro athletes, because I know for a fact it ain't about if they can or cannot make it. I know they can have a better life if they have this like if I had this information. I didn't give a, like, I love sports, I played it, you know, I loved watching sports. I didn't love playing sports. I had fun playing sports, you know what I mean? I played sports with my friends, and when I didn't have to play sports anymore, I just didn't play them anymore because I just didn't give a fuck. You feel me? So with me personally, if I would have had the information I got now when I was younger, I wouldn't have never even thought about playing sport. I'd have told my boys, yo, listen, y'all niggas can go play basketball or whatever. I'm about to go get this work in. You feel me? I'ma holler at y'all in a couple hours. Come see me later on the night. We'll go play something else, play some video games or some shit like that. There's no fucking way I would be out there playing basketball 5-6 hours a day if I knew the information that I knew now. That's why I'm gonna give it to my kids and let them make the decision. Either you got this information, now you can take it and run with it, or you know what I mean, you can go do some other shit. You know what I mean? I want you to enjoy your childhood. I'm not gonna be one of those parents trying to force my kids into entrepreneurship and all types of stupid, like, not stupid shit, because I don't want to say being an entrepreneur is stupid shit when you're a kid. You know what I mean? If they got it in, push them for it. You know what I mean? Just as well, if you see your kid dribble a basketball half decent, you ready to think he's the next LeBron James. You see your kid out here selling shit to little kids, you better start pushing that too. Set him up a stand, have him on a corner with a little stand by your house or whatever case may be on your block. Get some signs posted up and let your kid get that work in. Let your kid get that work in. So many people want their kids to be pro athletes and thinking that's the only way out, and that's not. Because if we give these kids this tangible information at a young age, they can make better decisions than thinking they're going to be the next LeBron James. LeBron James is 6'8", 250. Is anybody in your family even close to any of those genes? How do you plan on making your child be 6'8", 250, freak of nature, act of God? How? How you gonna do that? I don't think you can. You can't hit that lottery. Your child gotta bust their ass to get to the NBA too. That's not a fucking joke. Your child gotta bust their ass to get to the NFL. That's not a fucking joke. Your child gotta bust their ass to get to baseball. That's not a fucking joke. Your child also gotta bust their ass to be an entrepreneur. And they fucking height and how fast they run don't matter when it comes to that. Don't matter. They just need to be intelligent. They need to have the information. They gotta have a drive. Getting up at 5 in the morning to go shoot basketballs. They gotta get up at 5 in the morning to get that paperwork done. Or 5 in the morning to get their hustle on. Like, whatever it takes, man. Go do that paper route. Get your hustle on. Go do that paper. I was trying to get a paper route. They never would hire me. I don't know why. I was trying to get a paper route since I was like 13. 12, 13, I was in there trying to get a paper route. Like, let me get a little money in my pocket. You know what I mean? I had a toy store at 10. I was on my porch selling toys to kids, having them sign no refund contracts. At 10. I used to sell Pokemon cards at 10, 11. Yu-Gi-Oh cards too. You know what I mean? Let's not play, man. Let's not play. We don't need to play. You feel me? We don't need to play. It's that simple. It really is. You know what I mean? We gotta push our kids to do other things as well, man. It's not only sports or nothing. It's a lot of kids that grow up all their life only playing basketball, football, whatever the case may be. Graduate high school and don't do shit. Graduate high school, go to a community college. That don't work out for them because basketball don't work out for them. They quit the whole system. They quit the whole schooling system. All that shit. Don't do shit. That is a waste. That's a waste. What other talent can you do? You could have been hustling. You could have been doing anything else too, man. You don't play basketball all day. Literally, you can wake up, play basketball 5-6 hours. Boom, you're tired as hell. You go home, you take a nap, then you wake back up. You might want to play a little bit more basketball, and then or you might want to play some video games. And then what are you doing with the rest of your time? My daughter got a golden plan already. She already knows she wanna open up a ice cream shop. She already got the name for it too. You feel what I'm saying? She already got the name for her ice cream shop. She actually got a plan of what she wants the whole family to do. I don't even want to explain it. I don't even want to tell it to you. Like, you know what I mean? This is my 7-year-old daughter talking like this. Do you feel me? I'm buying her an ice cream maker for her birthday this year. She's selling ice cream this year. Listen, you already know you want to sell ice cream. She loved acro, so she does her dance. Dance season is over. It's the summer now. You feel me? She's gonna get an ice cream maker for her birthday, and I'm gonna see what she want to do with it. I know she loved eating ice cream. She's eating ice cream ass motherfucker too. But we gonna see what she want to do with it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see if she gonna open up that stand and sell that ice cream. You feel me? I'm gonna be there with her, supporting her. I'm gonna support her, because that's what I do. Come buy some ice cream for my daughter. What kind of ice cream you want to sell, baby girl? We're gonna set up shop. See if she wanna make this money. That's her money too. That's yours, baby girl. Show money. Do what you want to do with it. You know what I mean? Don't spend it all. Put X amount of dollars in savings, and that's your money, baby girl. Don't go crazy with it now. You know what I mean? Watch. Y'all see, coming this summer. Y'all see, get my daughter ice cream maker for her birthday. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So that's the episode. I know I was a little laid back. You know what I mean? I wanted to be cool and laid back with y'all, but y'all got that information y'all needed. Again, merchandise. I want to get it out this week before I leave, so that way while I'm out of town, y'all can make sure y'all get that. Also, I want to. I'm gonna get a shirt made by my man T Dunn. Make sure you go check out MarvMediaNetwork.com/BOB. That's the black-owned business list. You can go ahead and get some stuff taken care of there. Get your stuff worked up, all that good stuff, and get some shirts and stuff printed by my man T Dunn, and we got cups and stuff like that. It's a bunch of stuff that you can get taken care of. That website, we added a few more businesses, including a firearm business, a firearm organization, because the NRA don't fuck with black people, so I found an alternative. Best believe I found an alternative. So that's on MarvMediaNetwork.com/black-owned businesses. I'm gonna link that up in the podcast, so you can just click the link in the description and you can go ahead and go right to the page and check all that out, what we got to offer. And again, if you know any black-owned businesses, or if you own a black-owned business, or whatever the service that you do, whatever the case may be, and I'm not being like mean or nothing like that, I'm not listing any music artists, and I'm a music artist myself. You know what I mean? My music is on iTunes, MarvCritt. My music is on Spotify, Tidal, on SoundCloud, MarvCritt. I'm a music artist myself, but I'm not putting music artists and stuff like that on that page, because I put engineers and studios on that page, but not actual artists and talent like that. You know what I mean? So like, it's a Zumba instructor on there. She's cool because she's an instructor, but she ain't just a motherfucker who do Zumba. You know what I mean? So that's what essentially I'm doing with that. And I would also be willing to put some behind the scenes people for music, managers, A&R people, promoters, things of that nature. I will put y'all on there, absolutely. But I don't want to have a list of just a million rappers on the fucking black-owned business, because it's not really a black-owned. That's not it is a business you own, but I'm just not doing that. So nonetheless, go check all that out. Merch hopefully be out this week. That's my goal. I appreciate y'all listening, man. Again, share with more people, get more people subscribed to the show. I love it. I appreciate a lot of love I've been getting on Instagram. I've been getting a lot of love on my Instagram, and I really appreciate that. I got to get y'all onto the Facebook like page, and also get y'all on the Twitter as well. Got to get all that translated, you know what I mean, and make sure it's all corresponding equally across the board. And I want y'all to respond to me, man. I haven't got no emails yet. iswtfiw, I say what the fuck I want, so iswtfiw@gmail.com. Email me any questions, suggestions, topics that you want me to talk about, anything you want me to touch on, any information you want me to talk about that I don't know about, that may not be in major news, but it needs to be shed. We need to shed light on it, let me know about that too, alright? I appreciate y'all listening. I am out of here. Ooh.